Let's look at how you can execute time-based manufacturing in the system. This type of manufacturing requires recording of the production process in detail. In other words, we should record the different stages of the production process step by step and specify the time when each of those stages takes place. For example, we should indicate by stages of the production process the time when different materials were written off or when salaries and other costs were added, and so on. Now let's consider the same khachapuri production again. Suppose we need to record that khachapuri dough is made by 10 a.m. So it means that yeast and flour should be written off by that time. Then by 11 a.m. cheese and egg are added to the dough. So these materials have to be written off by then, and by 12 p.m. final product is made, so we should add cost of electricity and salaries as well. In other words, when we're executing this type of manufacturing, we should add as many records as there are stages in the production process. In this case, we need 3 of them in order to record production by 10, 11, and 12 o'clock. The first thing we need to do is to make sure that all of those records we're gonna add have the same execution order document number, because it's a single production process. For that, we need from the parameters turn off, create a new execution order automatically, so that the system doesn't add the order by itself. Now let's add new execution. From the design again, choose this product. Then we should move to the execution orders, add new order, and use this 5th order for the time-based manufacturing execution. So by 10 a.m. we're gonna write off yeast and flour. We can delete other items from this list. We should specify quantity of these materials which are used by 10 o'clock. We can correct these numbers, or we can use following technique. Let's say we should make 10 products. So let's specify here 10, so that the system will calculate quantity of these materials for 10 items. Then we should cancel this number. But as you can see, these quantities remain unchanged. Now let's add new record with the same execution order at 11 o'clock. Now we should delete yeast, flour, salary, and electricity. Let's specify 10 items here, and then cancel again. And then we should add record at 12 o'clock. By this time, the number of products we're gonna make is ready, so we should specify 10 items here. We can delete all these materials and leave only salary and manufacturing overhead. Then execute manufacturing for all records of number 5 execution order. And if we will look at entries recorded by the system, we will be able to see the portion of entries created at a certain date and time. For example, the first portion, right of east and flour, was recorded at 10 a.m. Then by 11 o'clock, cheese and egg were written off, and at 12 o'clock, salaries and indirect material costs were included in work in process inventory, and then in the last record, amounts of these unfinished products have been summarized, and total amount 18 lari 93 has been included in the price of the 10 items of this final product.